Well, tonight is the first night of Hanukkah, but one celebration has been canceled over Israel's war on Hamas. Rabbi Heber offered to hold a menorah lighting at a local Virginia festival this weekend, but organizers canceled the celebration. The festival director said publicity of the event doesn't allow any religious groups, but admitted in private messages they didn't want to be seen as taking sides. Rabbi Heber of Chabad Williamsburg joins us now. This sounds so crazy to a lot of people, but it's real and it's happening to you and to your community. Can you tell us what you thought was going to happen and how you felt when they said no?
So we were clear that we were going to move forward with this event. Although we haven't had a time yet set place for exactly when it's going to happen, we were working on the details. We even showed, we expressed interest in doing something called a gelt drop. A gelt drop is a fun activity for the kids. They were really excited about it. So we were clearly moving forward. However, when the organizer went back to the board said, hey, we don't think that this is appropriate given the current situation in Israel, which is kind of hurting for the entire Jewish community, taking aside. We're American Jews. We're here to celebrate light, to celebrate love of Hanukkah, and to share it with the world. I thought it was very appropriate in such a loving festival to express that with the world, not just the Jewish community. And they were really excited about it. They are wonderful people. The organizer has been doing so much for our small town here in Williamsburg, and they get the full credit. But when that message came back to us, it kind of hurt, and it hurt really strongly. We're very proud of here, the Jewish community. The response was very strong and pride, despite the fact that we won't be moving with that menorah lighting. But we will be having another menorah lighting that was pre-scheduled with the student leadership of Chabad at William and Mary this evening at 5 p.m. Many non-Jews have called to express. Do you think they were worried about protests, or do you think that they were objecting to, supporting the Jewish nation of Israel? Well, the way it seems like they see it is that a Jew is responsible for other people's actions. It's perhaps that the actual message of Hanukkah is the message of victory over 2,000 years ago, and the times of the Holy Temple, and also the kindling of the menorah with the oil that lasted for 8 days. And perhaps people try to connect it to the modern world, the modern day fight that's going on in Gaza, which that is not the message of Hanukkah. So to connect those two is un-American. It's what we feel discriminatory. One of the things that they said to us was that it was a proposed event, but not consistent with the purpose of this non-religious community art and music festival, and the proposal was denied. In 14 years, the street festival has never had a religious program as one of its events. This is not a discriminatory act, but one based on the objectives of the organization, the sincere desire to make this monthly event a place where all people can come together to enjoy music and art. If there were to be a Christmas celebration here, do you think they would have objected? Well, I'm not going to comment on other religions. They came back to us and said, hey, we would be ready with the proposal if we would have a ceasefire banner under the menorah, clearly taking a political side and welcoming the menorah. I just want to read out loud for everybody here. The private message you got from her said, unless we could get an Islamic group to participate at the same time, we are about peace, love, and light. Don't want to make it seem like we're choosing a side, supporting the killing, bombing of thousands of men, women, and children. So that's where that stands. I'm glad you're going to have the menorah lighting. And I'll give you a quick final word. Perhaps they haven't understood the meaning of the message. We've reached out to explain the hurting and why it hurts the Jewish community to kind of say those messages. Everyone that has a non-for-profit has the right to say, hey, this is not going to work in our scheduling, and we would be perfectly fine with that, and we're happy. And we hope and pray that the intention of the messaging of their text was not the way the Jewish community perceived it, giving them the benefit of the doubt. You're being very gracious. Happy Hanukkah to you. Thank you so much.
I'm Steve Ducey.
I'm Brian Kilmeade.
And I'm Ainsley Earhart. And click here to subscribe to the Fox News YouTube page to catch our hottest interviews and most compelling analysis.